Welcome to Wednesdays with Wade. Today we're going to talk about three things that you need to know if something really goes sideways in your house. Sometimes you're working on a project or sometimes things just happen, and you need to know how to shut off the gas, the electricity, and the water coming into your house. Those are three very important things. If a pipe would break or electricity would get out of hand, or for some reason you need to shut those off, and it's important to know how to do that. So we're going to spend a minute today and put something in your emergency tool basket in case you would ever need to have it. So first thing we're going to look at is gas. You probably have, if you've got natural gas, it'll be a different situation if you have an LP tank, but there should be a shutoff out there, and you probably already know where that is. But if you've got natural gas in your home and you need to shut that off, you can grab a pair of channel locks, or better yet, a pipe wrench or a crescent wrench, and there's a quarter turn valve on here. You just come outside and you'll see the valve. You put your wrench on there, and I'm not going to shut this off so it shuts all his power, all of his pilot lights off, but you give that a quarter turn so it goes vertical right there, and that's going to shut off all the natural gas into the house and make it safe. So if you smell a gas leak in the house, you can't figure out where it is, this is where you come out, shut this off, and call the gas company and get out of the house. Open some doors and windows so it doesn't blow up, but that could save your life and the life of houses on each side of you. Gas is a very, very powerful thing, and be a great idea for you to know how to shut this off in case of an emergency. The other thing you want to know how to shut off is your water. Let's say a pipe breaks, you're shutting off a valve or a faucet, for whatever reason just decides to malfunction and there's no shut off right at the faucet. You need to know how to shut your main off. Again, if you've got a pump and a well, a whole different scenario, and you probably already know how to do that. But if you're on municipal water, you've got a place where the main comes in through the foundation or in your crawl space, and it comes in. There's usually, now they put the meter on the inside of the house, and there's a shut-off valve before and after the meter. Really doesn't matter which one, but there's a shut-off valve. Will either be a crank style, as this one is, or a quarter turn lever style, and you just want that to go one quarter turn down. I'm not going to turn this off, and I would encourage you not to practice it if you haven't been doing it. Sometimes they get a little corrosion down there, and once you unseat them, it'll generate a leak on there. So I don't want everybody being upset because now their water main leaks, but this is where you'd shut it off. So if you can't get it shut off at the source, then you come down here, find where your water comes in, and I would know this ahead of time, make sure everybody in the house knows this, and be able to come down, shut this off, and that'll discontinue all the water flowing into the house until you can get a plumber here to address the real situation. So important for you and everybody in the house to know where your water shut off is. The final thing you may need to know how to shut off is your electricity into your house. And everybody has an electrical panel. They come in a variety of sizes. Some may even be an old fuse, screw-in fuse type, but at some place right close to where the electricity comes into your house is going to be a main shut-off switch. And that's this one at the top. If you know you've got a particular appliance you need to shut off, of course you can flip one of these switches. I'm not going to go in and just randomly flip them. I'm not going to shut off everything because it makes all the clocks reset. But there's one big switch at the top. This happens to be 200 amps. You can flip that all the way across and it'll shut off the power in the whole house and to anything else that's fed to this, a garage or any outbuildings that you may have. So again, this is very important for anybody that's going to live in the house or know the house to be able to come down and shut off in case there is an electrical emergency, electrical fire, something going on. If you can safely come down here and shut this off, that would be a great idea to do that. And it's just one simple flip of the switch. It's also a good idea to keep a clear path to this, because if a firefighter comes in, if there is a fire, this is one of the first things that they're going to do is come down here to shut off the electricity main coming into the house, so they're not encountering any live wires anywhere else. So that's it. We've got our gas outside, electricity inside, and water on the inside. So know where those are, do a little drill, make sure everybody in your house that's old enough to understand these kinds of things, kind of, maybe 12 years and older, knows how to shut all these things off. Hope that's a helpful tip that you never ever need to use. Welcome to Wednesdays with Wade, and thanks for tuning in.